Because electric cars don't have a massive engine under the bonnet, a lot of them have quite a large storage space called a frunk, where you can just open up the bonnet and put stuff in. Most Kia Niros do not have one of those. I think maybe the 2023 and 4 Niros have at least an option for a frunk or something, but the ones like the 2021 Kia Niro that mine is, and older than that and maybe a year or two newer than that even, certainly don't come with a frunk at all, but mine has one. If you don't know, I bought my Kia Niro second-hand from a dealer. So there was a owner before me, and maybe even two, but based on the age of the car, I would imagine it's only one. And it seems the previous owner went all out kind of with the extra things. There's this front light bar added here, which is a really bright light. It's kind of good for driving on country roads in the dark. I don't do a lot of that, but anyway, there's things like that. There's a little brush on the rear windscreen wiper that wipes the reversing camera every time you turn the rear windscreen wiper on, and there's a few mysterious holes in places that I guess must have done something previously. But one of those things that the previous owner has clearly done is they've actually added a small frunk under the bonnet here. It's not exactly the most practical frunk that you would use as a boot. I still use the boot most of the time, but for things like just keeping cables that I don't use all the time, but I want to have my cables with me in case there's a charger that requires you to bring your own cable, I keep them all in the frunk, and it's kind of pretty cool. You do have to open the bonnet as though you're opening a bonnet of a traditional car. So you have to go back to opening the driver's door, and you pull the lever down here, and then you come around and you feel around here and you open that up. But then I'm not sure if Kia Niros just have these under the bonnet or if that was added as well, but that sort of pops itself back up. And then there's this tub in here. So you can open these two latches. Mostly it's just to be sort of an engine bay looking thing, even though there's no engine, but there's all the other electrical components in here. And there's this tub in here that's not very spacious, but as I said, it's a pretty good size for keeping charging cables in. And that's pretty much it. There's not really anything to say other than that, but I thought that was pretty cool that my car came with a frunk. I actually bought this car sort of sight unseen. I paid for it before I even went to go and pick it up. The first time I actually saw it in person was when I was there picking it up, and I was kind of pleasantly surprised. So I was like, "Cool, there's a frunk. I didn't think it would have that." But that's it for this video. Hopefully the wind isn't too loud. It's very windy, but hopefully I'll see you in another one soon. And that's it.